So we're about 1 year later. Here's an update on the sugar maples. So they have germinated about on average 1 per container. The squirrels did come out and try and eat some, so I had to put out some squirrel traps to get the squirrels. Well, really I just used rat traps. Yeah, so they did come out. The soil I used was pretty poor. It was a mix of sand and just loam from a swamp. But they did grow. On average, it grew about maybe about 3 or 4 inches. So there they are, and I insulated them with straw. Yeah, so that's how they did. Let me know what you want to see about the farm. I'd love to show you how I run the farm. This is just part-time, but we've got like, if we were to sell everything, we might have if we were to sell everything at a decent price, we might have 60,000-70,000 Canadian dollars worth of trees. But over here is how I sowed my seed this year. So they're just homemade garden beds. I used the best soil I could find to get the best trees I could grow. It's just sugar maple, white oak, and mountain ash. There's a lot of containers that nothing grew in them. So I just transplanted some silver maples. They're the only thing that grew in that very poor sand plugs. So I planted silver maples. They're gonna grow. Yeah, good soil is key for sure. I did a mistake of using all these big containers because you need good soil. And I did buy some stuff that trees grow better in. I just bought a load of stuff over here. This is the new stuff. So this stuff it does have sand in it. I don't want sand, but I couldn't get anything without sand, so I'm gonna start making my own. I want to get some chickens because then you can put your own compost in there to make it spin. This stuff has manure in it when they mix it. So, and this stuff, I'm not even gonna use that. I just pushed it in the bush. But stuff did grow, but not very much with the soil. So yeah, there's an update. One else over here. But yeah, it's just a part-time thing. It's nice to see them grow, but I don't want to do this full time. It's a nice hobby though. I want to try and do as much growing with as little time invested into it. So I just want to look for tricks to make things easier, more efficient. And filling all these containers to grow a little seed was not a good idea. I think you're better off grow them in beds. The water, it's got good water retention. You could plant thousands of seeds in there, side by side. And then once they grow, then you set up like 1 gallon containers, and you just transplant into your 1 gallon containers. And then you're sure that you're gonna have a tree grow in your container. You don't have to put mouse traps around your big containers. You don't have to water your seeds in thousands of containers. You just have to water your garden bed. Things grow in there. Once your tree's in your garden bed, it's easy to. Once it's transplanted, your rate of success is higher in the container. Instead of trying to put seeds in the containers, it wasn't a good idea. But we finally got every container with a tree in it. But it was a lot of work. We had to set up watering, pulling weeds in every single container. It was not fun. But you know, we're actually getting somewhere with this now. So I'm hoping to start selling the oaks next year. The oaks did really well. I should make another video on this, really. Let me know if you want to see a video on the oaks, whatever. So I can't make a huge video talking about this, talking about that. The oaks are doing better. The squirrels were really digging up oaks. Like, I live in the bush, right? So the oaks were growing. Most of them, I see one that's got 2 stems there, but most of them have a single stem. Yeah, the oaks, I'm hoping to start selling them next year. Maybe 15 bucks a pop. Again, I think you're better off to grow them in a bed, garden bed for a year. Just transplant them into 1-gallon pots. Then you have a big tree in a little pot. Once that tree, if they don't sell, then you transplant in a 2-gallon pot. Don't waste your money on 2-gallon pots to plant seeds. These are 2.5 gallons, trade gallons. I'm kind of stuck with all these. I've got 2,000 containers, 2,400 containers. There's a tree in each one, but it's like I have to make an appointment for each sale after work to sell these. And looks like I'm about to run out of time for this. So if what you want to see for the farm, about the farm, or any tree work related topic, I do tree work full time.